Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Sorry for me being late and not uploading yesterday. There was a lot going on and I was having problems with uploading my video to my channel. So we're back with Day 3 and with the consistency. Thank you guys for tuning back in. As you can see, it's definitely giving scalp real bad. And I ate that, and this is something that I really want to start getting into. So if y'all haven't yet, like, comment, subscribe to my channel and to this video.
No bitch you fuck with bad as me. Bitch ain't cover no magazine. Bitch I walk in Chanel, point at the shelf. Biggest bag me please. He'll probably put it on the set. Probably even put it on his mom.
Okay babe, so first we're going to start off by spraying some Ebin Freeze Spray on top of my ball cap method to just get that front secured and held down. Make sure to spray a little bit more by your ear tabs. They tend to lift up a little bit. What you can do to help that is to spray product, hold down with your finger, and go in with your blow dryer to make sure that that side part is secure. Now that I've made sure that my ball cap is secure and dry, I'm going to go in with some Pro Concealer by LA Girl in my two shades that I mixed together to make my perfect skin tone. So I'm going to just make sure that's proportionate all across my head so that I have 100% freedom on however I want to style my install. So now I'm going to go in with my razor blade that I get from the hair store. You can usually get it from any hair store. I'm just going to go ahead, hold my cap up by my eyebrows and just cut as close to the glue line as possible. Next, I'm going to go ahead and tie that cap in the back so that it's not in the way and I can move on to the next step. After placing my wig on my head, I usually go in and spray the edges and just comb them back so I don't have to worry about the hair being in the way or getting stuck into any glue. Take your razor and cut your lace into 3 proportionate sections so it's easier to place. Next, get your glue, any glue that you use. I do use the blow hold, the purple bottle, I'm not sure exactly which one. And just go ahead in with your first layer of glue. Don't be stingy with it so it can spread evenly, but don't use too much either. Next, take whatever you're using to spread your glue. I'm using the end of my edge brush, but I know most people use popsicle sticks or a rat tail comb. Just go ahead and spread evenly. Don't leave any clobs or glue blobs over because that will be what makes or breaks your lace. Make sure every part is covered and you're blending it out smoothly, and that will give you the flawless finish. Once you're finished that, you do not have to wait for the glue to dry. Just go ahead in on your second coat. Remember, use a good decent amount but not too much. Spread that out thin. Now you can just go on with your blow dryer. Now that there's more glue, more product, dry that a little bit, especially if you see darker white spots throughout. Just make sure everything is drying smoothly. Go back in with your last coat. Don't be stingy with this last one. Have a little bit of fun with it. Make sure everything's covered. You know what's next. Go in with that blow dryer, make sure everything's smooth. You shouldn't see no white by the time you're ready to put your lace down. Just go through dry, and if you need to touch it and see if it's dry yet, use whatever you will use to apply the glue. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer that I used earlier, same shades, and just wipe that through the lace of the wig. Sometimes it's not about the concealer that you put onto the cap, it's about the concealer that you put onto the wig. That's what's gonna make it look like it's growing out of your scalp. Me personally, I went in with another layer of glue. This is my fourth layer if I'm not mistaken. I just like a longer lasting install and for everything to be secure. This is to each his own. You can do 3 or 4. It's all up to you. When placing your wig into the glue, make sure your hairline starts right at the beginning on your forehead of the glue that you placed. Grab your comb and make sure to comb that hairline into the glue so that everything is slick, it won't move, and work your way to your ear tabs. After combing through and making sure your wig hairline is completely submerged into that glue, put your hair into a ponytail and grab your wig band or whatever you use and get to melting that lace. Make sure you tie it tight but not too tight because we all know how that headache can get. Now that I've let my lace band sit for 20 minutes just to make sure that it's melted, I'm going to take that off and take my comb and just comb through my edges to make sure no glue is stuck into my edges part or the hairline. So I'm just and everything is laid correctly. Now I'm going to go in with my razor and kind of like before with the wig cap, I'm just going to cut as close as I can to the hairline and try to leave no excess lace, get as close to the mirror as I could, and just make sure that I do a clean cut, but make sure it's a little zigzagged and not too straight for future uses of the wig. So after cutting off the excess lace, I found a spot where my lace was lifting a little bit. I put some glue on the rat tail part of my comb, spreaded that in, and laid that back down. Don't be afraid to go back in and fix any errors. Immediately after, with the same Pro Concealer, I go back in with those same colors just to give that last extra melt. And yeah, and just to cover up any light spots, white spots, or glue mistakes. Whew, baby, look at that scalp! But we are not finished yet. I'm gonna go back in with that ebony spray for that last melt to make sure that it's definitely coming out of the scalp. Spray that across your hairline. Say hey, Coco.
Hi. I'm sitting on chair.
You just talk to them. What you want to say?
Period poo.
Period poo? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
To the camera.
Bye-bye.
So after letting that wig band sit for about 20 minutes to make sure all laces is giving scalp and all that, I'm going to go back in with my comb, combing out that spray that I put down and making sure none of my hairline is stiff or, you know, just matted down. Now on to the fun part. Everyone does their edges differently, granted, but I'm just going to do my way. The 4 traditional edges, 2, 1 on each side by your temple, 1 on each side by your ears. I usually go ahead and just part them out and hot comb them down just for like better placement. Now I'm going in with my razor, just cutting those baby hairs to my liking. Make sure you do this to your liking. There's no really right or wrong way that I can tell you guys to do it, because like I told you guys, everybody likes their edges differently, but I don't do them no longer than an inch per se. Now going back in with my razor to cut the other side, going an up and down motion to cut those edges no longer than an inch. Now this is the key to doing your edges. Take your mini flat irons and bump them or curl them outwards. It doesn't really matter which way. you curl your edges, it matters that you curled it, and this will help you when you go to do your edges and get in that perfect swoop. Now, this was my first time using ebony spray to lay my edges. Usually I go in with a foam or some type of wrapping foam, something like that. I honestly can say I will start using ebony spray to lay my edges from now on. It lasted longer, it worked better, and once they were secure and slick, they were secure and slick. Okay, they wasn't going nowhere. When doing edges, I think it's kind of hard to teach people because it's a if you know, you know type of thing. Also, it's a to each your own. But the best advice I can give you is while trying to swoop your edges with whether your comb or your edge brush that you're using, use your finger to place it and to hold it in place. Eventually, it'll get dry enough and be stuck and hard enough that it'll lay exactly how you placed it. After that step, just go on your other side and do that same exact thing that you just did. Now that my edges are done, I'm going back in with my hot comb, just basically melting my lace into that glue. Now that everything should be dry, I'm just getting that last extra melt. As y'all can see, I go to the furthest extent to make sure that my lace is giving scalp. But now after doing all that and the edges are done, we're going to put our lace band back on to lay that down and to hold everything into place. So now it's time to style. Since this is a deep wave wig, I'm going to go in with my water and just go ahead and wet everything so I can comb through it and define my curls. If you have a straight wig, body wave, curly, no matter what your wig is, it's time to style. Get your flat irons, curling irons, or however you're planning on doing it, and get to work, baby. I can honestly say when customizing this wig and when combing through it to get the curls to be defined, I did not experience a lot of shedding. If you guys are wondering, this wig is from an Amazon vendor. I've been on TikTok real bad and I've just been listening to the girls, and I've had this wig in for a week now to when I'm editing this video, and I can actually vouch for it. So if you guys would like a hair review separately and for the link to this hair, just let me know. I will give y'all the details. I do not gatekeep. So yeah, just let me know. It's a 30-inch jet black deep wave wig, and yeah, leave a comment and let me know how I did or how y'all like the wig. And for final touches, I'm just going in with that same concealer and just touching up anything that I may see might be a little off or might not give scalp. But other than that, you see the material, y'all see the motherfucking scalp, okay? Act like you know. Now I'm just going in with some foam. I'm not sure what it's called, but it is the blue bottle. We all know what I'm talking about because everybody uses it. I'm just going in with some foam because I was told that foam is really good with deep wave hair. It keeps it curly, but it doesn't weigh it down to give wet dog, and that's exactly what we're going for. Now I'm going to go in on the ends with some main curling cream just to make sure that the ends don't puff up or get a little bit dry before the top does. And yeah, this is my routine, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I hope that I helped somebody who was looking to learn how to install wigs. If you like this content, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and rate my install in the comments. And let's get us a 2K sub. Thanks, babes, for tuning in, and I love you guys.
Real nigga me please, ayy. Let's get dressed like Kim Ye, ayy. Sit courtside like Keisha and Gucci, rich like Jay and Beyonce, ayy. Real nigga.